So the first thing I'm going to show you here is how to create an arc. And this can come in handy if you want to create a building that has a little bit of a different shape instead of just a box or a square or a rectangle. In this case, what we do is we're going to go here to where it says arc. Okay, and just so you know, you go to arc by just going to sketch first. Okay, you're going to be clicking on this area. So you click on it, then you click on arc. Then we're going to go ahead and click on arc over here. You see, you make this arc, the yellow, the orange, or the yellowish line right there. You create the arc. Okay. Uh, there you go. You go ahead and make sure it's, you move your mouse and you got the right angle, and then you hit left button on the click, your left mouse button. Then what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and offset the edge by clicking offset edge. We're going to actually select it, and then we're going to make an offset over here. So that creates a smaller arc, just like the one you have there, but a little smaller. Okay, then at that point, you've created two arcs, and we're going to connect the points on the end by hitting line, clicking on the end point right here, and then connecting right there. Then you hit escape in order to get out of that mode. Then you come over here and do the exact same thing on the end point, left click, click, release, and then click over here. Now you're still attached over here. You don't want to go ahead and click again, because if you do, you're creating another line. So what we're going to do is we're going to hit escape in order to free ourselves. But you've created this already. There's two ways of removing that. You can either just remove it by clicking on it, and by go ahead. The easiest way to get rid of that is by just hitting undo, and it'll get rid of it, because that's the last thing you did. So now you've got your shape of your building here, which basically, if you look at it from the top by hitting shift and then right mouse button, you could turn this and move it around. You can also change the locations of where you're looking at through clicking on the right hand side over here and being able to move around. Okay, so we're going to keep it like at an angle, and we're just going to click in the middle of this light blue area. Okay, I'm sorry, let me hit escape. I'm still on the actual line mode, as you can see here. So I'm going to go ahead and hit close. I'm going to click on here, and that creates an arrow. I'm going to extend it. Now, the inches, what you see up here are inches, 2 and 1/17 over 64 inch. So that's 2 inches. You want to create something like more like, it's a skyscraper. So you want to go ahead and move it to maybe 12 or 11 inches or so. Okay, we're going to put it at 12. Doesn't have to be exact. By the way, make sure you are on inches or millimeters. I'm using inches here because if you click over here, you can pick what unit of measurement you want. Okay, so I'm going to hit escape so I can close that up. And then what you're going to do is, in order to turn this around a little bit facing you, all you got to do is hit shift. Okay, as you can see, shift. I'm hitting shift, and I'm right clicking with the mouse, and I can just rotate this and move around. So that's the actual way that you actually can manipulate, or I would say move around your project. Once you do that, then you can click on the edges over here. So if you want to give it a little bit of a different design, you click on the edge, it turns into an arrow, and then you can cut that off a little bit. Notice I'm here putting -19 over 32. You do the same over here. Click on the edge and then drag it in, -19, 32. There you go. So now you've got yourself the shape of of a building that looks very modern. You need just to make some holes in it, or I shouldn't call them holes, windows. So I'm going to show you that in the next video, how to actually do that. But that's as simple as that. Now you notice over here you got some lines over here. I'm going to zoom into that so you can see it. That can easily, by just clicking on it and hitting delete, you can get rid of these extra lines that appear. But now you've got yourself a nice little shape of a building which can be very, very nice. I mean, the next, like I told you, the next step is going to be making the actual windows. All right. So that's it for today. This is lesson number one on how to make more organic type of shapes. Thank you.